Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned and moved to the land of Bali with my ex-husband and 3 kids. Now I live my dream life, traveling first class around the world, teaching others how to do the same. If you are ready for a life that is so abundant and free, where money flows like air so effortlessly that you don't even care because you are simply focusing on you and allowing everything to be true, then you are exactly where you need to be. Let me teach you how to be wildly abundant and insanely free. Name of love. It's that song. Stop in the name of love before you activate my heart. Stop having so much fun. I am so ridiculous. I'm always laughing at my own jokes because life is too short for a boring party, my darling. So let's have some fun. Let's play, because I don't like the word work unless you're gonna rhyme it with twerk. Let's be honest. Okay, I did a masterclass this morning and the Elite Energy Hub is so potent in there. Seriously, if you are ready to activate your 7 figures and change the gears into a limitless reality, that is the place that you need to be, because it is not about the 3D. It is about frequency. It is about how good can it get? Most people every day, they wake up and they're like locked into the illusion of the physical world. This doesn't go this way. This doesn't go that way. Instead of just like, how good can it get? Show me how good it can get. Show me how epic this life can be, because I am riding free. I'm free balling. Or free falling, oh my gosh. Someone in my school used to literally always sing free balling because he was obviously free balling. Okay, let's drop in and create a spin on this work. Oh, my dear wealthy old soul. The good times get to roll. It gets to be so effortless that you don't even know what hit you. I did like 20 interviews last week because I was hiring for 2 new positions in my company, and last time before that, I hired really quickly. Like I was just like, boom, I'm just going to choose this OBM because I was kind of in the wound energy. I was like, I need to fix the problem. And I hired really quickly, really rapidly from a place of, I need someone in my business. It was almost like a little bit of fear energy. And even though this lady felt really aligned, she just wasn't highest possible timeline. And if I had taken the process slowly, if I had allowed the universe to guide me, it would have been a done deal. But I went through the wound. It was really short and sweet. It was only a month. It was only a few like little things. And I was just like, it doesn't feel good in my body. It did not, having her in my business did not feel good in my body. It did not feel like it was fully aligned in my body. And I think it's really important to remember this. If it's not a full body fuck yes, it's a no. If there's one tiny teeny piece of you that you cannot get on board with, it's a no. And sometimes it is being able to shift that piece, because sometimes that piece is conditioning that you can just shift, but other times they're just not for you. Anyway, because of that experience, I was like, no, I'm going to do the process properly. I have a really good retention rate with staff. I'm really blessed that in being in business for 13 years, I would keep staff for like, ridiculous amounts of time, like 8-9 years. And I'm really good at getting incredible staff. That's something I'm really good at. So did the process properly, interviewed, did the applications from that, then interviewed, I think it was like 16 to 20 people. I can't even remember, it was a lot. But I enjoyed the process. I really enjoyed the process of speaking to all these different people that were not aligned. I literally said goodbye to them before the 30 minutes. Like it would be like 5 minutes in. I was just like, no, next. And it was a really beautiful process for me to be able to step into my element, for me to kind of sift and sort through so many different frequencies, because I do live in a bit of a bubble here in Bali. My energy is so clean. It is so clear living here in Bali. People are like, I'm stressed. I'm like, fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. So went through all of this, and then I did all that, and then because I work with energy, spirit was just like, it's these 2 people. I was just like, sweet, easy, like it's so effortless that it's enjoyable. And every single thing that we get to experience allows us to be reminded more of our own power. In this experience, I am just constantly reminded of the fact that I only trust my energy. I trust my energy over resumes any day of the week. My soul and my energy can see things in the quantum field that my limited senses here on this physical reality cannot see. So I always trust that, and it's never, ever failed me my entire life. So on Thursday, we're going to be doing the energetics of business masterclass. That's the one. So we're going to have fun in the energetics of business masterclass. It is going to be a blast. I'm going to go deep, and I'm going to show you all the things that a lot of people don't show you about running a business. Most people are running their businesses based on conditioning, and I definitely used to be one of those people. I was always doing everything based on conditioning. Tony Robbins told me I have to make 2 million cold calls and do this. Like today, I live my dream life. I turn up when it feels light, when it feels fun, when I know that I am my number one, and I just play and I dance and I follow the call of my soul. I don't try to force anything. I don't try to make anything what it is. Like, and money just effortlessly flows. The right people sign up because I set intentions, because I know who I am here to work with. And I am a very smart businesswoman. I'm a very smart businesswoman, but am I good at working in the business? Hell no. I am just the face of the business. I literally just get to turn up and do what I enjoy doing and be in clean energy. If I was always working in the business, I would be so boring to chat to. Like I'd just be frazzled and overwhelmed because it's not my zone of genius. And so the whole purpose of this masterclass is really to teach you the energetics of business and how to really just get into the energy of being paid to exist and allowing your business to be your art. So it's a massive paradigm shift. A lot of people might be like, oh, that's just so crazy. But I invite you, from day one, I have never been in the energy of this is my way or the highway and you must listen to my paradigm or you're wrong. If you don't do this, you're lazy. Like, I feel like there's a lot of conditioning around that out there. And so my energy has always been this, come in if you like. Like, if you want to learn more about this, take on this paradigm, because every single thing that you see in your reality is based upon your subconscious mind, based on other people's beliefs that you've taken on board, probably not even looking at where it's serving you, where it's not serving you. I truly believe this in my bones. I know that this is my medicine for the world. You do not need to do anything to get anything. There are no conditions. So if there's no conditions, in a world where you can just desire it and it can just show up, you just literally just get to tune into the frequency. Like, you press play for music and you're listening to that frequency, that song. That's how literally easy it is to manifest. But a lot of people are conditioned that I have to make X number of cold calls and I have to do this. What actually happens when you're making like all these cold calls and you're taking massive action, obviously all of your energy is pointing at that thing. So it's like, oh, it's got to happen. And what actually happens is something in your brain goes, oh, you're doing all the work, you should receive the result, because it's so conditioned that you have to do the work to earn. And because you have that blueprint, you keep doing all the work to earn the manifestation, when we can actually just remove that entire conditioning and go, you just get to enjoy your life, desire it, and it just gets to show up. And this triggers so many people because so many people don't want to just experience the fact that they can just enjoy their life. Like, oh, what? I could just enjoy my life? Really? No. I've got to work really hard. Oh, like, ew. Money's the same quantum particles as air. Like, literally the same quantum particles as air. But we live in this world that's so like, I've got to work hard to get it, or you're not worthy. And so we just have all this conditioning, all this baggage. And the cool thing about energy, the thing I love about what I do, the fact that I'm an energy worker, and you can literally come into a session with me and we can shift your frequency, and you're already in this higher frequency. So you're just dancing to the insane amounts of money. You're just dancing to the soulmate clients and the dream life. You're not trying to do the affirmations in the mirror and try so hard. It's actually just effortlessly flowing to you because you're focused on raising your frequency, because your body is the subconscious mind. And so when you change your frequency in your physical body through somatic release, through the life force, wealth consciousness, energy activations that I do in my Elite Energy Hub, you get to literally go to new frequencies, new vibrations, and it starts to happen really, really effortlessly. In the last 2 years, since I've been living in Bali and working with this frequency, I just keep quantum leaping. I cannot tell you, like, the last 2 years of my life, I've quantum leaped more than most people quantum leap in their entire lifetimes. That's how crazy this energy is, because we are just shifting. Now, I'm not saying this is for everyone. Just like plant medicine's not for everyone. It's always about you using discernment and knowing what's for you. If you're somebody that really enjoys having a slow life and you don't want massive quantum leaps and you don't want massive change and things to keep shifting, what I do is definitely not for you, and I wouldn't wish it upon my worst nightmare, because we are shifting so quickly, so rapidly through time and space. But the cool thing about my work and the way that I move, the way that I roll, is like I am just like the star of my show, and I just turn up and the universe manages me, and I'm like, where are we going today? Awesome, what are we doing? I have my desires deep down. I know what my values are. I know what lights me up. I have clarity around who I am at my core. But the universe is constantly sending me blessings and miracles, because I'm just like, I was just literally saying this on the masterclass in the Elite Energy Hub. I was saying that one of the funniest, well, the truest quotes is like, if you want to make God laugh, make plans. Most people cannot live without plans, because we've been so conditioned that, oh, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I remember I had a business coach once that told me that all the high-end people were planning for like 10 years in advance, and I needed a 10-year plan. I remember looking back at my goals like 2 years ago, and I was looking at them and I was reading through them, and I was like, holy shit, none of these came true. And then I was thinking, what I created was so much better than these goals. But the goals were so off path, because my timeline and my frequency shifted so much that it's like, when you plan, the universe is like, what the hell are you doing? You're on this timeline. The life that you desire is on this timeline, but everything's going to come on this timeline. It's a very different frequency. You can't even anticipate. It's like the creation of a masterpiece. You don't know what it's going to look like at the end. You're just splashing paint and you're moving it around. You can kind of loosely hold it in your mind, and then you like will see what it comes out on the big screen. But the things, like I had goals in my event planning company, and then I literally sold my event planning company because the version of me had changed so much that it felt unaligned to keep that event planning company. And so it's like, but if I was stuck in the plan, like most people are conditioned that I must achieve these goals or I'm not successful, then I would have kept the event planning company. I wouldn't have actually gone as far as I've gone and gotten to the frequencies and the heights and the excitement and the joy and the bliss and the miracles that I've made it to today, because I'm detached, because I just turn up like the star. Like, Earth is my stage. This is my show. I'm just like, woo, where are we going? What's happening? Oh, fabulous. Oh my gosh, we're doing that today. You have no idea how fun your life gets to get when you throw your plans in the bin, because your plans are absolutely limitations. You can loosely hold your desires. You can be like, I desire billions of dollars, and then your only goal is to embody billions. Like, that's it. It's the embodiment of the desire. That's what the goal is. The goal is not to obtain the goal. The goal is to embody the version of you that has that goal. And then through the embodiment of the version of you that has that goal, the universe just like gives you so many more miracles. It's like Christmas Day. Like, you don't even know how good it gets to be. But when you're focused and you're locked into a plan and you're obsessed with these goals, and these goals have to matter, and you're not loosely dancing with it, your focus is so hard on the goal that actually comes from lack, that actually comes from a programming wound of you needing to constantly be seen or be better. The only goal is for you to embody it. Once you embody it and you keep moving, your shape shifting into different energies, different frequencies, the embodiment then manifests everything that you desire and more. And it's so much better. Honestly, like I can't tell you how orgasmic this life is. It is above and beyond anything that you could ever humanly possible. And the goal is not to get something. It's to really feel in the depth of your being and your soul how exquisitely good this life can get. Because this life is like, when you plan, the things that you are planning for are so fucking limited compared to the things that are waiting for you to receive them. And so your only job is to keep embodying more wealth, embodying more freedom, embodying the qualities that you desire, so that you can be the vessel to hold all of the miracles that God, angel, source, universe, whatever you choose to believe in, has in store for you, because there are so many. And it's not about trying to constantly remove the conditioning and heal and discard trauma. That's like limited paradigms. It's about expanding your consciousness so you can receive all the blessings that there is to receive. So I love you. I see you. Have a day that lights, sets your soul on fire, activates you in ways that only you can experience how good it can be. And come back and tell me how good it is. Tell me how good your life got. Focus more on activating higher frequencies so that you can live a life beyond your wildest dreams, because this life is just, it's so magical. And you'll never get to experience the magic if you're constantly making plans and trying to receive goals and not focused on the energetic side of it and just embodying the truth of all that you are. Because guess what? Of course, every single goal and dream is going to come, but when you plan, you limit it. You absolutely limit it. Like, just say, I desire this, but something better. Let it be. And then delete it, move on, enjoy your life, and watch the universe grant you the most incredible, miraculous things, because this month, this year, is going to set your soul on fire if you can truly lean into that. I love you. I see you. If you're ready to unlock 7 figures with effortless flow, come and join at the masterclass below, because you know that you are the overflow, my friends. You are the overflow. Mwah! Big love.